Yeah. Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Kahaloyim Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakak Wadash. Right? Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, the elders in Connecticut, the bishops, right, of this truth, right? To the brothers around the four winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking their lives more now than ever. The hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom. To the Israelite foreigners who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel and have come back to the fold. Shalom. To the sister Akwaf, listen in silence. Shalom. This is your brother Ram Yahweh with the lesson. This is Proverbs 24:7. It says wisdom is too high for a fool, right? Because all these things is going on. Reason why I'm reading this is because I'm calling this lesson surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, right? But something just was telling me to put this first, real quick as a thing, because you have to be a fool to not see what's actually going on, right? So I'm just gonna read these two verses, and then I'm gonna put on a video from the angry prepper, right? And truly, he's like angry. He's in the right spirit. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, right? So, but a lot of you are not mad. It says, wisdom is too high for a fool. He opened not, or her mouths openeth not his or hers, her mouth in the gates, right? And the gates is dealing with your so-called leadership. All you people went and voted, what's his name, Biden in, but no one's complaining about what is going on. Their civil liberties and freedoms are being taken away day by day by day by day. But see, no one's gonna say nothing until it's smack dab in their face. But then they've been agreeing with it for so long, they're gonna have to at least say, "Oh well, I feel safer when you're in when you're in a camp, when you're in when you're locked down in a camp, you're gonna have to say that same. You're gonna have to have that same energy, you know. So, um, but he that deviseth to do evil, right? And that's basically what they're doing. But somehow none of you so-called dims, right? But you under the demonic rule, you're so you're so enchanted, you're so demonically you know in filled with demons that you don't know what the freak is going on. He that deviseth to do evil and devised to do evil shall be called as a mischievous person. And that's what Esau has been doing. He's a mischievous person through all out the world, got the whole world on lockdown through this CV19, and then they got a variant on top of another variant and another variant and another variant. And oh my God, and each one is more scary than the next. But then, oh man, you don't see people dropping like flies. You don't see that right now. So that's the crazy thing about it. But a lot of you still are believing him, right? Let's look this up real quick. It says mischievous, mischievous, right? A person, right? It could be a person, right? Animal, or their behavior causing or showing a fondness for causing trouble, right? And that's basically what they've been doing, but then putting it off on other people, spinning it. You're against this, you're against that, you're anti V, you're anti this, right? So Yeah, cause trouble in a playful way. And that's what they've been doing. They've been playing with your lives. Uh, uh, um, uh, do it this way, but no, don't do it that way. You know what? This, and that. No. Let's say it's that. And then I mean, obviously they're playing with your common sense. If you're falling for this, maybe you don't have common sense because it doesn't make sense. Like the dude speaking about how they're all of a sudden, vitamin D and vitamin C is not good for you. Now you're playing with my common sense. Now wait a minute. Okay, this variant, that variant. You know what? Now vitamin C and all this other stuff is not good. Yeah, you know what? You're playing with my common sense, and you're playing me for a fool, right? So now, now that we know what a mischievous person is, right? They're playing, they're doing evil thing like playfully. It's just a game to them, right? Proverbs 24:9. The thought of the foolish is sin. Right? Yeah. Thoughts of the foolish is sin, and that's ultimately what you guys are about, because that's what they have in this. Pork, that's sin. They got, all these different things. That's technically a sin to God, even though you're supposed to be a God-fearing nation. You're supposed to be a God-fearing nation, right? And the scorners is an abomination to men, and that's what they're doing. They bringing forth an abomination to men. But a lot of you're not angry. You're not mad. You have no wisdom. You're foolish, right? Right. Yeah. So this is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely, definitely, oppression maketh the wise man mad. Right. And when they got all this, that, and a new thing, and a new thing, and another variant, and you got to take this, then you got to know another, all these different things, and they're tossing you to and fro, and you don't know when the end is coming, which it's never gonna come, because they got to come with a new. It's gonna be a new variant every single time. So if you was a wise person, you'd be like, wait a minute, you get pissed off. Like, man, come on. You're doing too much. A gift destroys the heart, right? And that's ultimately what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, hey, you take this, you could keep your job. So this is where we're gifting you with your life. You know what I mean? So a lot of you it's destroyed your heart. You're trusting in their science falsely so called. Right? But that's okay, because what it says, better is the end of a thing, right, which America's coming to its end, than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Right? And ultimately, that's what all you demons are, man. You're like the guy that had the legion. You know what I mean? Because that's the reason why you're not doing it. You're hoping to go back to normal. You're like the dude with the legion when the Lord came. Hey, Lord, surely, are you come to torment us before our time? You know what? Okay, you're gonna cast us out. Just don't cast us out of this area, because we're having too much fun in this area. So that way, so they could continue to be a demon in the area they were in. And that's what you want to do. You just want to go back to normal, so you continue to be a demon. But you know what? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit, right? Because pride go before the fall. The Lord, he said, he he resisteth the proud. Anybody who's proud, the Lord resists you. He don't want nothing to do with you. So this is America, the proud, the this and that, the proud and not so free. Yeah, this was last night. Angry Prepper. Yeah, he went in though. Yeah, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and you could see that. That's why I named it this, because I seen the way he was. I mean, just I'm gonna show you a couple little clips of this. I mean,
yes, I had you guys on hold. I was running a bit late, so I had to set up a couple things. But anyway, here we are. So again, thanks for joining me tonight. And by the way, thank you guys for also subscribing to the Angry Lensman channel. That seems to be doing good, considering that I thought the channel was out of commission for a year. My last video was 2 years ago. So for those of you that hung in there and subscribed, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So let's get this night started. So tonight, the title was, I actually changed it to a Friday Night Hangout. This should be interesting. This is in regards to the Russian threat and the new variant that's, I swear, people are overreacting to. But whatever, that's, I guess that's my opinion. No, Sue, YouTube's probably going to lock me out sooner or later, but not this time. All right, guys. So, being that it's a Friday night, I'm surprised this many people are on. I normally don't do Friday nights. I'm not a big fan of it unless I'm doing something outdoors or downtown, filming some shit. But yeah, again, thank you for being here on a Friday night. I know most people have better shit to do. Yeah, guys. So the Russian fear, you know what? It's not about fear, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Jimmy, not a lot of people are paying attention to what Russia's doing. So it's not about fear. It's not fear porn. It's not any of that crap. It's things that are happening that they keep distracting us from. So when people are like, oh, there's a distraction going on, there's a bigger picture. Yeah, the bigger picture is the shit that's happening over in Russia and or China. You got shit that's happening in Australia. That's what we're being distracted from. Meanwhile, they're sitting here throwing this variant out as a distraction, right? I think I don't think much of this variant. As it was already reported, the symptoms are mild. So again, why are we overreacting? For those of you that think Russia is it's BS, then I guess you're in the wrong field. I don't know what to tell you, because if mainstream media is not reporting this, and for all of the shit that we're looking at and we're finding on our own and watching over in their countries, on their TV stations, they're keeping that from us. Right. Derek, they are running the fear card with this variant. That's fear porn. Telling everybody, we don't know what it's going to do, but we got to lock everything down. We're like, what the fuck, guys? They just discovered this. So hold on and let's see where this goes, right? All the distraction from what's really going on and the real problems. Russia making a push on the Ukraine. We got China making a push on, not Thailand. Well, they already got Hong Kong, and I think it's Taiwan, right? And there's another country they're making a push on, and they're fucking with India at that. So those are the things we should be paying attention to, because those are the things that could lead into the next world war. Plus, there's a lot of other moving parts to world war, right? So it's not one incident, guys. It's a couple that are starting to come together, if you will. Not to mention, the economy. We got the economy ready to collapse. That's the thing, guys, right? I mean, like the hospitalizations. At least the female scientist or doctor that found out, she said that there wasn't. She said there wasn't any hospitalization, just mild symptoms. But yet, listen, we have New York, state and city, flipping out about this shit. Kathy Hochul said that nothing's off the table. So that means she could lock down the state and or city if she wants to. I think she wants to. I'm 1,000% sure she wants to because she looks like a fucking asshole. She's one of those assholes that are like, I'm gonna save people, so I'm gonna lock everything down and fuck New York's economy. Which if you fuck New York's economy, you're pretty much fucking the world. But guys, doesn't change the fact that we are definitely being distracted from the real issues, the shit we should be paying attention to. And I'm not saying that. Right. I mean, again, we got the depression, which is starting to look like, or the Great Depression, which is starting to look like an economic slide and not a sudden drop, like in 1929, right? I mean, they saw the signs of it happening, and then it dropped on a Friday or Thursday, whatever it was. I think it was a Thursday. With us, this time around, it's going to be a slow decline into the Great Depression, giving people a little more time to get ready, and for example, give us more time to get ready. Make the elites of the world and the fat cats of the world, they have more time to get ready instead of this shit catching them off guard. So it's going to be human male. All right, I'll slow the chat down again, but I'm pretty sure it don't work. If you are sick, just fucking stay home and take care of yourself. Period. Why are you going somewhere to get tested for them to tell you the obvious so that you can go back home and do absolutely nothing? It's not like they're giving you a treatment or anything like that. They're just telling you, okay, go home and monitor. So if you're going to go home and monitor and you think you have it, why the fuck would you keep getting tested for something you are undoubtedly going to have or get at some point in time? And Rock, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Mark Olson, I've seen that study, the nicotine study. I thought that was pretty interesting. But listen, guys, for all of that's going on, they're throwing everything out the window. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear facts and proof. They want to throw it all out the window. Be like, no, you must take it. It'll protect you. It'll protect others. And it'll stop this. And now people are getting sick, and they're like, well, it'll protect you. It might protect others. But we might not be able to stop this. Now they're like, all right, just let's all get it and see what happens. It's like they keep throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks. It's fucking enough. It's enough already. Dark Vortex 7, thank you for the donation. Dark Vortex, I only go on one of my rants when I'm in the mood, one, so I'm too tired today, and two, there's nothing to go on a rant on because everything that's going on, it's again, guys, I am a firm believer now, more than ever, that is planned. I know a lot of you said that shit from the beginning. I know a lot of you have followed me for years and know that I stood in certain places for certain things. I know that, the big show is coming. Listen, guys, this isn't the big show. A lot of people think that what's going on now is it. This isn't it. We haven't even fucking skimmed the surface. When the big show hits, then people are going to be scared. Hey, Magic Prepper, man, thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so listen, for everybody that's like, it's fake, it's not real, or it's real, it's not fake, it don't matter. We haven't seen shit yet. But if the way people are responding to this new one, if they're responding this way to it, imagine how people are going to respond to the fucking, the grand finale, if you will. They're not going to like it, guys. People are going to flip the fuck out. So Dakota Hayes is trying to get me started on the whole Earth is flat thing. I'm not falling for it today. I'm not falling for that, spam, or hipsters. None of those three. Again, I'm just too tired to fucking give a fuck. I've been on an up and down lately. Obviously for all the shit that's going on in my personal life, pertaining to the job, not family, but pertaining to the job. So I've been on this like fucking roller coaster. Some days I want to do videos, and other days I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna lay here. So it's and today is one of those days where I'm like, it is what it is. Yeah, Jody, exactly, right? Fucking guys, when the big show starts, because right now these are like pre-shows. These are like little frontman kind of deals happening. When the big show starts, then you're gonna see some shit, and then even then you shouldn't get scared. Night Diver 5, thank you for the donation. You should not be scared. I am so far removed from being scared or any of this shit that's gonna happen. I'm just like, I'm waiting for it to happen. I'm like, let's rock and roll, guys. Let's get on with it. Let's fucking go and see how bad this is gonna get. I'm actually like just let's push this shit along. Hurry up with it already. Let's get to the grand finale so that we can all start all over again. Because if I'm reading your name right, Imperator? God, if I fucked your name up, I'm sorry. But yeah, the big show. That's the whatever they release next, and the shit that happens that ultimately declines society or wipes out our numbers or whatever. It's sort of like the Great Reset, but I call it the big show. Because when that starts, that's probably going to be one of the scariest things this society has seen in a long time. So that's all I tell people is Dakota Hayes goes, the earth is flat. And if Dakota is a woman, she's going to keep repeating this 1,000 times until I snap. But I'm not going to snap today because I'm not in a snappish mood. Magnetar, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. Right, guys, so Patrick McDonald, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Right, guys, so in a nutshell, this variant seems very, very, very overblown. Super overblown. I appreciate that Dakota is trying to goat me. That's pretty cool. Right? It's overblown, guys. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I'm watching Hochul, and she's like, we have to protect the citizens. I'm like, but protect me from what? I'm like, if guys, there's something to be said about being healthy, and I mean really healthy. Not not just in a sense that you work out, but in a sense that you eat healthy and you have a clear mind. I think all of that combines to your health. And a lot of the times, right now, they're getting rid of being healthy. They just said the other day that vitamin D doesn't work and vitamin C doesn't work. And I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? All last year they were telling us, take vitamins, boost your immune system. And now this year they're telling us none of that works. You should just go and get the stuff. I'm like, what? So now your vitamins don't work? Guys, and even my wife, she's paying attention. She's like, yo, this is not making any sense. She goes, this is all bullshit. This is all bullshit. So now she's starting to get into it. She's like, she's angry. She's angry about a lot of the shit that's going on. Because she's like, yo, what the fuck? You just told us vitamin C and D and magnesium were good. Now they're not. Now the only thing that's going to save us is the juice. Right, the shot, that's the only thing that's going to save us now. It's like, listen, if you want to take it, take it. But to sit there and tell us that that's it and it's the end all be all, it's bullshit. It really is. It's insane, guys. I don't know. And that's the other thing, too.
Yeah, so, and you see, he's going in. Surely a person maketh a wise man. The better is the end of a thing than the beginning of it. So, call all Yahweh Bashim Shai, Basham Rakal double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who but well. Salutations to the Akim and the Four Winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking their lives more now than ever. The hopeful elect, the elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel and have come back to the fold, Shalom. And to the sister of Akwaf, listen in silence, Shalom, yep, and death to America.